Yo, what's good, man? It's your boy DT3, man, and you already know I'm back at you with another video, man. New media, notification gang. God's word. It's what it is, man. Look, check this out. Shout out to all you foreign fighters from Japan, UK, all over the world. Shout out to y'all, man, because y'all Mexican fighters, all y'all gonna bring back the integrity of the sport of boxing, not American fighters. Why I say that is because y'all overseas, y'all fight everybody. Y'all don't care. And when I say everybody, meaning like you will fight a champion after champion after champion. Y'all ain't ducking no smoke. Now that's not to say that everybody over there don't duck. But for the vast majority, from what I've been seeing over the past, 3 to 4 years, UK, Japan, and Mexican fighters, y'all are keeping the integrity in the sport of boxing by constantly fighting top tier opponent after top tier opponent after top tier opponent. I was just watching Tanaka versus Yoka, and that fight was so entertaining to me. Those two Japanese motherfuckers was staying in the pocket damn near the whole fight. I haven't seen a fight where two motherfuckers is just sitting in the pocket, just in the pocket. Not a lot of holding. Really, you could literally count on 2-3 fingers how many times them dudes got caught up in the clinch. And I didn't even know the referee was there. That Tanaka-Yoka fight was nice. That was a fight. And the way that they ended it, the sportsmanship, all that shit. Hell, every time a Japanese person land a decent punch, they don't even hoot and holler, they clap for both fighters. Regardless of who the fan favorite is, they still clap for both fighters when they land something of some significance. Fancy that. But shout out to all y'all foreign fighters, man. Y'all really keeping the integrity of the sport of boxing. And I know a lot of my African Americans and a lot of American followers or people that are African American and are American that see this will be like, well, what about this guy? What about that guy? Blah, blah, blah. American fighters don't want to fight each other. It's too many motherfucking excuses. Period. Errol Spence not finna fight Terrence Crawford. Let that shit go. Okay? Sean Porter ain't finna fight Terrence. I was doing all that bitching about Sean Porter fighting Terrence and all that shit. And the motherfucker won't even take $1 million during the pandemic. But the motherfucker he took $2 million to fight Errol Spence as a champion before the pandemic. So you mean to tell me in front of God and everybody you can't take a little funky ass $1 million and exercise your right as #1 contender to WBO during the motherfucking pandemic? Ain't that a bitch, Sean Porter? And you ain't never done that your whole fucking career. Ever. Now all of a sudden you want to pull that bullshit? Fuck out of here. You got Jamal Charlo talking about still fight Canelo. Canelo done moved his whole ass up to 68, Jamal. You ain't even unified at 60 yet. So what, you finna fight Japanese cat Miyota? You finna fight him and unify with him because you couldn't get the fight with Canelo? I tell you motherfuckers all the time, and the cold part about it is you bitch ass niggas know what to do. If you really want a Canelo fight, you move your whole asses up to 68 and you fight the dude that Canelo looking at. That's what you do if you want a Canelo fight. Real spit. Serious talk. They're not gonna give Terrence Crawford a fight with Manny Pacquiao until Errol Spence move up to 54 and no longer is an issue at 47. That's when you may see a Crawford Manny Pacquiao fight. That'd be the only way. But guess what? That's not gonna happen. They got Manny Pacquiao at PBC so Earl can unify, do all the shit he can, and then they're gonna come up with some excuse. Earl too big for the division. It's gonna be some political bullshit, and Earl gonna move his whole ass up to 54, like I've told y'all in the previous video. And Jamal gonna move his ass up to 68, so-called chasing Canelo, when you really not chasing Canelo as far as to fight him. You chasing him via clout. You using Canelo's clout to promote yourself. You really not finna fight Canelo, Jamal. You not. You know you not. And you know you really don't want that fight. Because if you really want that fight, Jamal, you will fight a top champion at 68, bro. To where Canelo can't avoid you. You gotta put yourself in a position to where Canelo cannot overlook you by no means. Like, he cannot get past you. He can go everywhere else, but he has to go through you at some point in time. That's the only way motherfuckers will get a Canelo fight. Is if whatever he want to do for his career, it gotta go through you. And until you stupid motherfuckers, Boo Boo Andrade, Billy Joe Saunders, and all you motherfuckers put yourself in that position. Well, no, Billy Ho got a belt, but Billy Ho ass ain't finna do. She gonna fuck around, get a Canelo fight, and start slapping bitches or end up vacating. So I ain't counting Billy Ho bitch ass either. Cause Billy Ho don't want to fight nobody with a heartbeat or a pulse. He want to keep fighting bums and Martin Murrays of the world and shit to so-called look like something. That's why I said it ain't just American fighters that be on some bullshit. It be some UK fighters too that be with that bullshit too. Cause Tyson Fury, you be having your moments of bullshit too. But that's neither here or there. It comes to ducking, bro. American fighters got everybody beat when it come to ducking. Because you motherfuckers will not fight each other for the life of you. You won't. Even when it's no other reason, no other way to go, you still will not fight each other. Canelo can use the excuse of, I don't want to fight Jamal Charlo. You know why? I'm going to fight Colin Smith at 68. I'm going to move up and clear that division out. I don't care about Jamal. I don't give a fuck. He making you look like you small time, Jamal. And you're not a small time guy, real shit. But when it comes to Canelo, you ain't shit. When it comes to Canelo, you ain't shit. The average boxer, you the shit, you the dude, you the nigga. But Canelo, bro, you don't come to the cusp of who Canelo and what Canelo is and has done, bro. So in order for you to get a scrap with that motherfucker, you need to fight whoever he looking at. So if you know Canelo is looking at whoever at 68, that's who you need to be looking at. It's like, I want that Canelo smoke. But guess what, Jamal? You don't want that fucking smoke. Guess what, Earl? You don't want that Bud Crawford smoke. Guess what, Keith Thurman? You don't want that Bud Crawford smoke. Y'all whole ass niggas keep talking about he need to come over to PBC. But Terrence Bud Crawford could bring his ass to PBC. Me and my nigga Two Hands was just talking about this shit. Shout out to my man Two Hands Up. We were just talking about this. If Terrence Crawford go to PBC, guess what's gonna happen? All right, we got Terrence Crawford. All right, Errol, you got to move up to 54 so we can market Terrence at 47 because we don't want y'all to fight. They don't. He's not gonna get the fight if he go to PBC. So all you hoe ass PBC bitch fanboys keep saying he need to go to PBC. Ain't shit finna happen for Terrence Crawford if he go to PBC. It's just gonna be more bullshit, more smoke and mirrors. At the most, he might get a Manny Pacquiao fight. At the most, he might get a Keith Thurman scrap. He might get a Danny Garcia scrap. Then when them dudes is washed, it ain't going. And then what y'all gonna say? They passed their prime. Oh, he getting Earl leftovers. You whole ass niggas is bitches. All you niggas that vouch for these ducking motherfuckers, y'all bitches. Just like the fighters y'all vouching for, on bitch shit. The American fighters do more ducking than duck season. Makes no good damn sense. Okay? Shout out to Tanaka and Ioka. Y'all put on a hell of a fight, bro. I appreciate your type of fighters. Stay in the pocket. You even had a dude that was a pure boxer still standing in the pocket with a straight brawler. And those 3 left hooks you threw was beautiful. Knocking them 3 left hooks, you bop, bop, bop. That shit was pretty. I was feeling that shit. But anyway, shout out to all the foreign fighters. I already know motherfuckers gonna say I'm a coon and all that shit. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you, motherfuckers. I'm looking out for the sport of boxing. When your bitch ass niggas and Americans want to side, they want to really fight top opponents and not fight dudes that they know they finna beat. Easy work. Then you talking about language. Tank Davis said the dumbest shit in all of captivity when he told Mike Tyson in an interview, when Mike Tyson was saying how he fought this many times, and Tank Davis said out his own fucking mouth, man, We ain't like that no more. Man, y'all hard. Y'all tough. This Tank Davis. So what that tell me about Tank Davis? Tank Davis, you a fucking bully, bro. You a fucking bully. You ain't finna fight no motherfucker that's gonna stand up to your ass. Not nobody. You ain't finna fight nobody that's big, strong, just like you. You and Floyd got this plan out that you just finna bully motherfuckers and just get paid, and that's it. But you ain't finna fight no top nigga, cause you on some bitch shit too. Period. You not. And I don't give a fuck about motherfuckers saying, Tank a fight Loma, Tank a fight this person. Tank ain't gonna do it. Is Tank gonna do? I give Wilder props. He said, fuck what Al Heyman talking about. I want Fury. And he did it. Got his ass beat, but the motherfucker took his career in his hands for once in the fucking moon, once in his life, and did what he wanted to do with his career, regardless of what anybody had to say to him about it. For that, I respect his 6 foot shit stain ass. But aside from that, bullshit. Tank, you won't even do that shit. You won't say, fuck you, Floyd. I want Loma. I'ma fight Loma, even though I think Loma would just beat the fuck out of you. And the reason why I say that is because you won't be able to find Loma. Loma ain't gonna stand there right there in front of you for you to just punch on him like that. So that's why I got Loma getting you. Cause you the type of fighter that once you see that whatever originally ain't working, you gonna go reckless. And Loma just gonna outsmart you. Loma's a smarter fighter than you. You are a talent. You got more power than Loma, but Loma's smarter than you in that ring, bro. He got more IQ than you. And that's where he gonna get you. He gonna get you out of your mind, out your character, or he gonna get you out your mind. He gonna get you out your game, and he got you. It's over with. Easy. Period. Teofimo got more power than Loma, but guess what? But Teofimo knew he can't throw shit reckless at Loma. He can't just go at Loma and just use his power punch for punch, because he knew Loma would exploit that. So Teofimo fought the smart fight with Loma. Tank, you don't have that. Not saying you can't develop it, but you ain't got it. And you not finna fight. Hell, you won't even fight Richard Coleman. American fighters are duckers, bro. The vast majority of them, and even most of you African American boxers, y'all duckers, bro. Y'all duckers. Y'all not in this for glory and to really solidify yourself as a boxer, bro. You're not. You're not finna fight the top dudes of your era. We're not gonna see that like that. We might get one or two. You might get one or two from Arrow, but you're not really finna get no mega real, that mega super fight shit. What we really want to see, not no more. Now mega super fight, Errol Spence, Manny Pacquiao. That's mega. That's about the most we get from that shit. But Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford, nope. Let it go. Those type of super fights will not happen in boxing. Wilder, Joshua, nope. Not gonna happen. Even if Wilder still had his belt, not gonna happen. They not gonna happen. PBC fighters are into leverage, having leverage, holding the belts, give them leverage. Not gonna put themselves in the position to lose leverage. Top rank, same thing. Get the belts, keep the leverage. They not finna lose their belts with no other promotional company unless it's a top ranked fighter. They gonna keep that shit within the house. The only time you really see them work with other promotion companies is when they're not afraid to either lose or when it's big money. And even in that, they're not afraid to lose because the payout is gonna be greater than anything else. Bottom line is, I give respect to the Japanese fighters because they scrap. They fight everybody. They fight the top dudes. Period. Give respect to the Mexican fighters. They fight everybody. They fight the top dudes. When I say everybody, I mean top motherfuckers. The top. The creme de la creme. Okay? Not very many American fighters, more so African American fighters, are fighting the top of the top, the creme de la creme. They not doing it. So this video is for all you fighters that are foreign and even domestic, even you American fighters that are still willing to fight top tier motherfuckers. But to be real, Japanese and Mexican fighters are at this time, I can't speak going forward, but Japanese and Mexicans and some UK fighters are really keeping the integrity in the sport of boxing, not the American fighters, bro. Hate to love it. It is what it is. All right.